Yo, yo, what up, everybody? It's the Clout Morning Show. Wake up. Time to wake up. What's that guy say that they had on Your Mom's House all the time? He's like, come on, my queen. Let's go, my queen. Get up, my queen. We're going to make you pancakes. Okay, so that guy aside, my queen above 18 guy aside, today we are talking Mr. Beard, the Beard himself. And, excuse me, the Beard has music, if you didn't know that. So I wanted to play some of the Beard's music at the top, kind of while I shared out links or whatever, you know. So join me in a little tunage from, now it's not an original song from Mr. Beard, but it is a performance by Mr. Beard, Ryan Beard, the subject of today's episode. And you'll know what song it is maybe if you listen closely, but I don't think that I'll get picked up for any kind of claim for playing this. So let's play it, and I'm going to share some links. Join me.
Whores in this house, there's some whores in this house. Whores in this house, there's some whores in this house.
So here we go, dude.
Whores in this
you guys
house,
into
there's
this?
some whores in this house. Whores in this house.
Okay.
Beat it up, catch a charge. Extra large and extra
Now, I've never heard
hard.
this. I
Put this
vetted it.
pussy
I
right in
mean,
your
I knew what it
face.
was.
Swipe your nose like a credit card.
Yeah.
I wanna
He better not claim me. Mr. Beard, I'll come after you if you try to claim me for this shit.
Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This pussy's wet, come take a dive.
Yeah. How inspirational.
Make it cream, make me scream now. Out in public, make a scene now. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring. Certified.
Okay, it's like at a minute, I think, when it
7 days a week.
gets wild
This
here.
wet ass pussy make that pull out game weak.
Okay, so I'm not hating. There, dude. We can enjoy a little WAP in the morning, I feel like. That's incredible. Thank you, Mr. Beast, I'm going to do this constantly. Mr. Beard. Thank you, Mr. Beard, for the musical performance there. If you didn't catch what it was, wet ass P word. Ben Shapiro. Don't I have this somewhere? See, look at me, dude. Do I have wet ass P word somewhere? We know we do.
Titties.
But I don't. But anyways, Mr. Beard. So that was him. I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit. We've got a little to get into with him. I think we'll hash it over with Kev on the Sunday show, the podcast, as well. But yeah, Mr. Beard. Don't get it confused. He took out the Mr. too, by the way. It's when I found Ryan Beard, Mr. Beard, who we're going to talk about here. He was Mr. Beard. That's how he went by. So now he's just Ryan Beard. So he dropped the Mr. No more Mr. No more Mr. Nice Guy, maybe. That's why he's been fighting with Destiny in the news. That's why I'm kind of going to talk about him today, is because him and Destiny going back and forth on Twitter has been a big kerfuffle, and it's funny to watch it unfold. So we're going to go through all that. Talk some crap about Mr. Beard, potentially. Maybe we have good things to say about Mr. Beard. The song was cool. I like the song, but here, I did a poll the other day. We're all just talking shit. It's what we do. The Clout Route is surrounded by unique views. That's all you guys out there. Anybody listening, anybody I hang out with on Twitter or in the Discord. It looks like this poll's still going, too, so go vote if you haven't, I guess. Change it while we're watching. But Mr. Beard not coming out on top, it looks like, on which content creator creates the best content. We've got Destiny taking a close lead. I mean, you know, about to take a lead. Close to the lead. Let me correct my statement there. Sneeko in dead last. Mr. Beard a little bit in front of him, but Trisha Paytas coming out on top. Now, Kevin down here said, you already know who I voted for. Now, yeah, I do. He voted straight up Trisha Paytas. Now, sorry, spoilers, but I know what Kevin's voting for. I mean, maybe he can correct the record. Maybe I'm wrong, but Trisha Paytas is probably Kevin's vote. I would venture to guess my vote too. Best creator out there, best content creator out there. So let's see what is up, everybody. We've got Andy Zucchini in the chat saying, I need Clout Route today, so don't rip my face off. No promises here. Booty tootie. What in the cock? I don't even know how to say that word. Some kind of Caucasian word. Thank you. Andy says, kerfuff me up. And Luke in the chat already with the tomatoes today. Thank you so much, dude. He must have tuned into the song. The wet-ass P word wasn't Luke's cup of tea or cup of coffee since it's early like this in the morning. Ha ha. Ha, got him. So here, yeah, let's get into some stuff. Maybe if we get through all this junk about Mr. Beard and Destiny, and I have some free time at the end, I'll take this. You guys, Fluffy wants me to take some kind of personality test. I mean, she's already prejudging me, saying that I'm some sort of entertainer or whatever. I'll take that. That's fine. But I feel like it's just going to go horribly wrong. I'm giving the game away. I'm giving too much away. If you know my letters or whatever, my ETFJ or whatever the hell it is, personality thing, it's giving it all away. What kind of secrets do I have left? You know what I mean? I got to keep some secrets. My personality type. Am I an entertainer? No, probably not. I disagree with that. But let's go. Ryan Beard. So like I said, you guys seem to, he's doing better than Sneeko in that poll, but Ryan Beard is a YouTuber. He is a, I forget how Destiny put it. We'll see it, and I'm sure in their conversation. But he's like a commentary head kind of guy, you know? He fucking makes hit pieces on all these different people. Sneeko, talking shit about him. Trisha Paytas is a Nazi, is how I found him. So let's look. If you don't know who he is already, this guy, looking cute, my dude. He was on the thumbnail there, the same picture. It is Mr. Ryan Beard. And here's his pin video. Your gender is fake. New video about how this girl doesn't think non-binary people exist. So you can see kind of, that's the kind of content he makes. Commentary shit, talking about other people online. Fine. We love it. We love it. That's what I'm here doing right now. So we've got, now that you know what he looks like, let's look at his YouTube as well. So here we've got, we just looked at this. Non-binary people don't exist. Debunking Sneeko, YouTube's biggest man-child. Now, Sneeko is going to be in Sunday's episode pretty heavily. Well, maybe not pretty heavily, but we're talking about Sneeko this week because everybody is, apparently. He's getting ragged on hard for going at Moist Critical and people like that. Willie Mack just did a hit piece on him that I haven't had a chance to watch, but interesting, right? The same guys that Mr. Beard is going after, Sneeko types, Willie Mack is too. So okay, can we relate yet? Like, he's not that different. It's just like Willie Mack, okay? Just like Willie Mack here. So Ryan Beard, like I said, I came upon him because of a video he did on Trisha Paytas, the one and only. It was called Trisha Paytas is a Nazi, is an actual Nazi, is actually what it's called. Here, let me skip through, get his beautiful face up, and this is the video I'm talking about. Trisha Paytas is an actual Nazi. Description here says, Trisha identifies as a non-binary, but she has said she is totally fine with her she, her pronouns. Oh, I guess that's not any kind of description of the video. That's just him saying. He's clarifying the pronouns there. Thank you, Mr. Beard. I probably said Mr. Beast, by the way, like 10,000 times by now, but you get the gist. It's Mr. Beard, Ryan Beard. So this is how I found him. This was back, like, it says January 13th, 2022, so a little over a year ago. I guess that would have been after Frenemies, but I don't know. For some reason, I felt like I ran into this guy because of Frenemies, but it's just Trisha Paytas, of course. He does a video on Trisha. It was a pretty good video. I was kind of into it, and it made me look into a lot of his other stuff. I mean, I think I've watched the Sneeko video, and it was pretty good. I can say that the one where he does like the interpretive dance that, what's her name? Ellie Mae, or what the fuck is her name? Let me trudge through this real quick, and I'll tell you. He does this interpretive dance video. That's his best video, actually. 7 million views. The most insane apology video. Sienna Mae. I said Ellie Mae. But that video is pretty good, actually. And, you know, if you sort by popular and look at some of his stuff, he does Danny Gonzalez video, Curtis Connor video, with them, talking about other people. But, so that kind of guy. You get the vibe. He had a podcast with Nick is Not Green. We talked about that specifically before because I think they decided to go live with their podcast same time, same place as the Clout Row, and I was pissed about it. I was like, you guys fucking suck. And it was some kind of religious weirdo shit because they were like both dressed up in some robes and stuff. I mean, cool. I hate religion too. I talk shit about it, but Ryan Beard, okay? Please stay with me. Trisha Paytas is an actual Nazi was the video, and then after that, I kind of hung on, watched some of his shit, and, you know, would catch him here and there. Didn't really indulge him that much, but I interacted with him on Twitter, okay? And this is where I have a little anecdote, I guess, to share, but before I get into that, let me look at chat. I've been neglecting you. We've got Andy Zucchini with some apples, Doggo with the crabs, and H3 sucks is what Serious Business says. Luke. Yeah, H3 sucks. Okay, cool. Great contribution to the chat there, Luke. Anyways, so yeah, I guess you say H3 sucks because it was probably inadvertently through H3 that I ran into Mr. Beard. So true that. H3 sucks sometimes. Anyways, I followed him on Twitter. I started interacting with him a little bit in terms of just like, you know, as you do. You like some of their tweets. Maybe I retweeted something. Maybe I commented on a few things. And this is where it gets kind of funny. Back then, I was aggressively, you could say, marketing. I don't know, guerrilla warfare marketing. I don't know what you call it. But I was in the trenches, you know. If Mr. Beard popped off with something relevant towards what we talked about that week on the podcast, I would make some snarky comment and then share our link under his whatever he said, you know, whatever his tweet was that was relevant. Usually relevant. Sometimes I would go off and just do a crazy one, you know, just pop my link under there. But I would always make a tweet of it, say something, share my link. I'm trying to be funny or whatever, whether I am or not. And that was that. It was just something stupid that I did at the time. I stopped doing it since then, and you'll see why. But I did it a few times, maybe for like 3 weeks, I guess, is what I wrote. Yeah, it's like 3 or so weeks, you know, a month or so. I did this aggressively. I not only did this comment thing to Mr. Beard, but I did it to Nick is Not Green and like Hassan and Ethan and people that I thought that maybe their audiences would like our stuff. Now, I mean, I started doing that under Keemstar stuff, and I'd get a bunch of haters. I mean, there were enough haters doing it the way I did it on their shit. So I wasn't going to dare do it on like a Keemstar tweet. But anyways, I do this sometimes, and it just happened one time. I did it. And one of his fans called me call me out. Luke says, you're wearing Teddy Fresh and blush and eyeliner. Thank you. I'm not. But anyways. Yeah, one time I'm commenting under one of his tweets with a link. And somebody says, hey, dude, I've seen you do this a few times. It was I'm paraphrasing, obviously. I could have looked it up, but I didn't. This guy says, I've seen you do this a few times, and it's rude and annoying or something. Cringe or something is what they said. Stop posting your shit under Nick is Not Green and Mr. Beard content or something. Specifically, like, those content creators must have seen me do it under... it is a Teddy Fresh hat. I agree. Yes, it is. But he must have specifically saw me do it under Nick is Not Green video too, and then decided to comment this person. So I was like, damn, okay. Like, it didn't... I never think of it that way, like, in terms of who the fuck cares? I mean, like, random comments under anything I ever post all the time, okay? So I just don't even ever think about it. I either interact with them or I don't, and that's that. So, like, I didn't think that, especially my posts weren't that crazy, or I wasn't being too much, I thought, but whatever. Like I said, I eventually stopped doing this because I was just like, well, maybe they're right. But he had said, stop doing it. It's cringe. So I was like, fair enough. I didn't delete my tweet or anything. I left it up. But because I'm chronically, or whatever you call it, online, or I was just on Twitter a lot, I always am. Nick is Not Green is a very bad guy. I agree. I don't like him either. Luke is probably referring to Nick is Not Green as a bad guy because he's one of the people that, like, will call out. He called out Sneeko particularly and said, deplatform this guy, get him off YouTube. We don't like people like that. So that's a good point there, Luke. But anyways, because I'm chronically online, I had saw that Mr. Beard liked this post from the guy that told me to fuck off or whatever. And then when I had noticed that, I went to his profile, I was blocked. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, just because I put a link. I mean, obviously I said something with my link. It was something like, in relation to whatever he was saying. I don't know. Maybe I trolled him a little bit. Yeah, it wasn't ever that bad. I'm never that bad. And this motherfucker blocks me for it. So I was like, okay, well, fuck this. And right then, I just made the point, I'm not following him anymore. I'm not following stupid Nick is Not Green either, because their podcast was on the same day as ours, same time. I unfollowed all those motherfuckers because I'm petty. And I just decided I'm not going to market the podcast that way. Sometimes I'll put our podcast in some relevant way underneath somebody's tweet, but I rarely do it as much as I did focused at this point in time where I got called out. Well, that's my little story with Beard, not Beast, with Beard. But like I was saying at that time, because of all this shit that I just described to you, I was like, dude, these people are like, it's a weird audience that follows people like Nick is Not Green and Beard. And some of them are, I mean, like, I watch some of their shit. So some of that audience is great. But they do get a little taste, and people are going to get mad here when I said this, of the woke mob groups. You know what I mean? Whatever. But some people that are more sensitive than others. They have some sensitive fans. The difference, and some people do. I mean, I have some sensitive fans, I'm sure. I'm sensitive myself in some ways. But these people are some of their fans are hypersensitive and hyper aggressive about it. So that's how I felt, at least. Like, I'm commenting on here saying whatever with my link to the podcast, and this guy's like, cringe, annoying, whatever, which, okay, fair enough. But, like, so they were all just so like, that's the energy. Why are you commenting on here? Stop. And I looked at some of his content, and you look at some of the stuff that his fans say in relation to this Destiny Mr. Beard stuff and how he reacts to it and yada yada, there are a subset of fans there that like are hypersensitive, not only, you know, with stuff that could be potentially towards them, but for everyone else too. They're very hypersensitive to everyone else. Now, I've got for everyone else. I mean, these people, some of these sensitive people are very sensitive for everyone. You know, if you say something bad about somebody else, they'll get sensitive for them and tell you stop. Anyways, Doggo says, I mean, Sneeko did simulate raping R-wording. Whoops. R-wording. Chad. He definitely needed to go. I mean, I agree. That video that Nick is Not Green made where he was calling him out, that was one of the specific points, is that he was doing this thing. You need to get you need to get some of this, that kind of shit. You know, the kind of shit Sneeko does, whatever. And he does need to go. I mean, he got banned. I agree that he needed to get banned, but I don't know. It's a weird thing. Like, if people get banned in the rules, within the rules of YouTube or whatever, we as creators can say what we want to say about it, whether we like that or not. But when the creator themselves preemptively is like, this person needs deplatformed, blah, blah, blah. I mean, they better have one hell of a reason, I guess. Which Sneeko simulating screwing somebody like that on stream, yeah, it's arguable that that was enough to be like, get this guy banned. And YouTube decided, yeah, that is true. But I don't know. It's just like, it's not a good look for us creators to point at each other and say, you need off the platform. You need off the platform. You need off the platform. We all should be allowed to say our bit. And then if YouTube's the one that gets rid of you and finally decides you're done, then fair enough. It's YouTube's, you know, ball game. But anyways, Doggo says creator on creator harassment. Agreed. Yeah. So, especially when it's like that. Yeah. It's sexual harassment. It's not even just harassment. So yeah, he needed to go, but I mean, the sentiment's still there. It's like, make a hit piece on Sneeko, say how shitty he is, embarrass him, Willie Mack style, whatever you want to do. You know, Nick is Not Green could have made a video just saying he's a fucking piece of shit and saying, you know, I don't agree with what he says. I wouldn't mind if he's off the platform, but that was kind of like a, hey, everybody, you should agree with me. We should get this guy off. This needs to be solved now kind of thing. And like, I don't know. It's just not our place to do it. But you can think what you want to think about that. That's how I feel. We're not the arbiters here. But I laugh at him when he does get banned. I mean, fuck, whatever. Luke says the common denominator is Hassan orbiters. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's the collage, right? You're right, exactly, Luke. It's the collage picture. I think I have it maybe in the doc. Maybe I don't, but there is a picture going around in reference to the Moist Critical Sneeko thing, where Sneeko made this little collage of pictures that's like Ethan Klein and Hassan and Green and Beard and all these Moist Critical, all these soy boy creators or whatever. What's his name was on there at one point, Turkey Tom, but he took him off because he didn't want that smoke. But I mean, the common denominator is Hassan orbiters. Okay, well we know where. Luke, are you a Sneeko fan? I wonder. Anyways, let's move on here just a tad bit. You heard my anecdote about Mr. Beard. Like I said, I stopped interacting with them. Nick is Not Green, watching their content, all that shit. I kind of unfollowed them on everything, which I refollowed them. Well, I refollowed Beard on YouTube and Twitter after I decided I was going to do a video or a stream talking about him, because that's only fair. And like I was saying earlier, he's on my radar because of this Destiny versus Mr. Beard thing. So because it was a hoedown kind of thing where they were bitching at each other, and it was only a matter of time before somebody either deleted something or got in trouble for what they said or yada yada. You know how these motherfuckers are. I saved all of the tweets, so we're gonna go here and look through them. I saved everyone. Luke says no, absolutely not. Sneeko is a bad guy. So okay. Sneeko is a bad guy. I agree. Let's look at this. All right, so joining me here, which actually, I'll pull up a lovely picture of Ryan Beard to go behind this. It's the atmosphere. How do you guys like that?
Wet ass furries with deep wet
I didn't mean to
pussies.
do that, but
The fox pussy cock, man.
I mean, fair enough, Bo Blacks, you're right. So this is how it goes. Ryan Beard says, and you can see it down here, it's quote tweeted by Destiny here. He also recently said, referring to Destiny, that women friend zone men, that when women friend zone men, that's emotional rape. Just really great takes all around. So happy he is influencing so many young men. So this is commenting on a clip of Destiny's talking about some bullshit to some girl. Whatever. We'll watch that clip on the podcast on Sunday, but it doesn't matter here because we're talking about these two arguing. Beard mentions underneath that, he also says this friend zone thing is emotional rape. So I made a post about that if you didn't see. This is what that was in reference to. What a weird thing to say. I mean, if Destiny's saying this kind of weirdo shit, I don't know. We'll move through this and he kind of explains his position, whatever, but friend zoning men is emotional rape. What a stretch. Okay, anyways. Destiny says in response, I've got more sway than self-victimizing losers like you who have zero audience and zero influence, which, I mean, okay. I think, honestly, he's just talking out of his ass, which is fine. That's what we do. But Destiny and Beard are on, a very similar level in terms of my vibes on the internet. I mean, shit. They're both just two shit talkers in their own way. I would say Destiny right now is a little more heated. Like, he's got a little more clout because he's more relevant than Mr. Beard. He's just always getting into shit. But they're a similar creator. Like, him saying zero audience and zero influence is like, okay. No, that's me, baby. I'm lying. I have an audience even, so you can't even say that about me. And I have tons of influence, so you definitely can't say that about me. There's a reason young men ditched you virgin fucks years ago for red pill creators. Don't mind me working to undo your cancer. Go back to your cuck corner making video essays. That's what Beard does that I couldn't think of. Video essays. Video essays. I love that. Video essays. So let's continue here. In response to that, self-victimizing losers like you who have zero audience and zero influence. I just want to read that again, actually, because it's just so funny. There's a reason young men ditched you virgin fucks years ago for red pill creators. Don't mind me cleaning up your mess or whatever, yada, yada. I mean, look, I think that Destiny, weirdly enough, he's been hitting on some kind of vibes with me lately. I think he, weirdly enough, kind of has a point. Like, I'm not young men, per se, but I stopped, particularly because of the reason I described, the anecdote I told you guys. But, I do feel like it's because I was tired of his whole, like, super hyper, anything you say or do can somehow be misconstrued in some sort of way to be offensive towards somebody, and I'm going to call you out for it. It's that kind of creator. Yelling and screaming, spurging, or whatever, about whatever anybody says. Now, most of the time, Beard has good takes. I just felt like it's that direction. So that's kind of how I fell off. Now, it's not like I fell off of a Mr. Beard and then glommed onto a Destiny. No, because I don't even really like Destiny that much. But let's continue here. He says he's got more sway, like than losers like you, yada yada. Destiny says. So Beard responds, literally, all I did was quote you, saying that women leading on men is emotional rape. And your response is that I have zero audience. I post less often than you, but my videos get more views than yours, dude. Whatever. Keep spreading awful messages about rape to young men.
Bruh.
So, I mean, I don't even really know what to say. Keep spreading awful messages about rape to young men. Now, I don't agree with the exact quote that he's pointing out, the emotional rape thing. Yeah, no, I'm not with that. But I post less often than you, but my videos get more views than you, dude. Ha, slam. Then he says underneath, my audience is around 50% men and 50% women because my content appeals to a wide demographic. Your audience is 99% men because women don't want to watch someone make incel arguments about how women are the cause of rape and that women leading men on is emotional rape. Let me fix that little last part. It says, your audience is 99% men because women don't want to watch someone make incel arguments about how women are the main cause of rape, that women leading men on is emotional rape. So, again, the emotional rape thing, weird. And, yeah, I kind of agree. Like, if the demographic breaks down that way, that's kind of why I don't watch Destiny either, is because it's just a bunch of, like, young men, supercharged. Let's hear what Destiny has to say now. What's the new take? And they fucking spurg out when he says something based, bro. So, I mean, that's why I don't know. Is it, chat, kind of tell me what you guys think, but is it a thing where it's like you're a Destiny guy or you're a Hassan guy? Is that a thing? You're one or the other? I mean, Luke said the Hassan orbiters is the common denominator, so I don't know, but I can't relate to a lot of what Destiny says. I just am not on board, especially when it's the emotional rape kind of shit. But anyways, let's continue. Make incel arguments from the obese virgin on Twitter. Thanks for the positive feedback, Chief. Please guide me on better approaches to dating and hookups. I'm sure you've got the experience to comment. So this is where the conversation takes a little turn. Now, I do have to admit that I agree. Once you go to the obese virgin on Twitter, I mean, I don't know, Destiny, you kind of lost me, buddy. Your argument is null and void now. I kind of want to just roll my eyes at you when you've got to lay on the obese virgin, and he fucking leans into it hard too, and we'll see here. But let's remove that, okay? Let's remove the first part and see if there's any sort of point here, okay? So, please guide me on better approaches to dating and hookups. I'm sure you've got the experience to comment. Okay, so now he's saying this, based on the way the content he makes, the way maybe he looks, his interpretation, surface level. Okay. Funny, I think. You could look at this guy. It's a fair joke to make, but you could look at Mr. Beard and be like, oh, you're just the Riz King, dude, dripping. But, I mean, it's just funny. It's a funny joke, okay? I've been in a happy, committed relationship for 6 years. I don't need to have the type of hookup experience you do because I don't let other dudes bang my girlfriend. See, this is, like I said, takes a turn here. Also, I love how you said before that you're against fat shaming. Looks like that was a fucking lie. So this, I mean, they're getting petty with it now, saying this like, you're a fat incel and well, I'm not a cuck or whatever. They're getting into like the low blow comments, which is fine. I like that. I like a little bit of that, whatever. But I think Mr. Beard makes a good point here. I don't need the type of hookup experience you do because I don't let other dudes bang my girlfriend, which I didn't know was a thing, but man, they're all into that, huh? All the red pill, Sneeko, Destiny, blah, blah, blahs. I don't know if Aiden is into this and Tate and everything, but I don't know what the vibe is there, but it seems like a lot of them are into this like free love, open love, like polyamory stuff, cucking, bang my girl. No, this is weird. This is a phenomenon after me. I don't know. The younger gens can claim the polyamory thing. I don't get it. I mean, at least to the extent, like, I'm not being like Sneeko and sitting in a room and I watched my girlfriend do it and it was the most traumatic thing, but everybody should do it. No. Oh my God, dude. It's so sad for that guy. I feel so sad for that guy. Anyways, it's a weird thing. They're all into the, let's watch somebody bang my girlfriend. Okay. I love how you said before that you're against fat shaming. Looks like that was a fucking lie. I mean, that's what I was just kind of saying. True that. He went with the low blow. The stupid comment. The like, it makes the rest of your argument irrelevant. It does and it doesn't. I ignored it and we gave him a shot. Okay. Ryan Beard down here says, I love how Destiny pretends to be a principled individual who is against fat shaming and against anti-white slurs. That is until you make him grumpy. Then he's totally fine with fat shaming. What a fucking rat. I mean, Beard caught Destiny in this hole, I feel like. Let's see what he says here. So Destiny says, yeah, I changed my mind because interacting with cretins like you made me realize bullying was an important way to keep dipshits like you from thinking they had anything valuable to say ever. I keep fumbling it up towards the end, but to keep dipshits like you from thinking they had anything valuable to say ever. I mean, wow, dude. Again, the pettiness is deep. Deep. Oh, Destiny is not. See, I don't watch Destiny. Luke says Destiny is not a red pill guy. So, okay. Fair enough. Correction. Not red pill. Destiny and Sneeko just share the phenomenon of bang my girlfriend in front of me. They're just into that. Now, they're not. Destiny, not red pilled, okay? Sorry. Correcting the record. Yeah, I mean, I guess he's not. Right. He would argue against some of the red pill principles. I get it, yeah. Still, though, he's not blue pilled, right? What pill is he? What pill am I taking if I'm going with Destiny? You guys will have to tell me. But yeah, he says, interacting with cretins like you made me realizing bullying was important. I mean, listen, when I was a kid, not only did I get bullied by some motherfuckers, you know, when I got older and when I was in high school and shit, and there was any sort of capacity for me to like give it back, I did. I don't know. I'm not saying that Destiny's right and saying bullying was important or anything. No, but I've done my fair share of bullying is what I'm saying. In my own way. I mean, I obviously didn't beat people up physically. I didn't stuff any trash can bullying. But there were times when, you know, somebody would say something stupid and I would make a fool of them. I mean, that was kind of like that was my vibe of bullying. It's just like, if you're going to say something stupid and to me or in front of me or to my friends or whatever, I'm putting you on blast. That's the kind of way that I did it. And none of it's good. It's not a good thing to bully. I mean, I don't know. It's a good thing I think calling people out, having conversations about like, no, I don't really agree with that, or disagreements, whatever, is fine. It's different than bullying. I mean, I don't know if Destiny really knows what he's saying in terms of bullying, but maybe I don't. When I think bullying, I think, yeah, shit like against your will that's harmful to you. I'm putting you in a trash can. I'm giving you a wedgie. I'm I mean, these are old school. I'm dunking you in the toilet and flushing, you know. But more so, like, I'm emotionally abusing you, calling you names and fucking constantly putting you on blast, never leaving you alone, you know, manipulating the situation to make you to treat you like shit. Bullying, treating like shit, I feel like. Not a good thing. You can disagree and talk, but bullying is negative in my head. Danny definitely got bullied in school. I mean, here, I'll look at some chat before we go on with this Mr. Beard and Destiny conversation. Luke says, nobody should be a specific politics streamer guy. I mean, I agree. You shouldn't be. I hope nobody's like, oh, you know, I made Danny, Clout Route Danny streamer. I mean, obviously nobody's this way. But I'm totally aligned with his politics. Like, no, you have to have your own opinion. But I feel like you can have vibes with somebody. I agree with a lot of what people like Hassan or Ethan, who everybody hates in the community, say about most politics. I mean, that's my political vibe. Now, those people per se, like, that's different, but the kind of politics they have, yeah, I agree for a lot of it. Yeah, again, correction, Destiny is not a red pill guy. He's a sock dem. Okay, so social democrat. He's to the left of 99 of the Americans, LMAO. I mean, you're probably right, but it's his base takes that I guess always rub me the wrong way. And again, I don't watch him, but it's always when I hear him popping off like this, base takes, like I said, that I'm like, no, the emotional rape thing, nah, not really. I can't off the top of my head think of another time when he said something stupid that I didn't agree with, but I feel like we've talked about him before on the podcast. Most of the time when I brought him up, it was something I didn't agree with. Lately, I feel like it's been a little different. I have agreed with him on some things, and he has points here and there, but okay, again, correction. Yeah, he's to the left of 99% of Americans. I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right. Red pilled was the wrong way to go with it. Danny is a bully. Bullying is illegal in Ohio. Yeah, isn't it? Something like that, but maybe that predates me probably. Danny was emo. He was definitely bullied. What's with the eyeliner? I don't have eyeliner on today. I don't know if it's the shadow or what. Maybe I didn't get enough sleep. No eyeliner. No eyeliner. Emo makeup. And then Luke says, emotional rape is obvious bait take. I mean, okay, I don't know. Is it? Is it? I mean, you can say that. I don't know if it's true or not. Bait take. What, he just wants the clip to go viral so that he can, maybe, but I don't know if that's necessarily the truth there. Let's look at this last tweet here. In response to the bullying is important, Beard says, yeah, I love seeing you change your values based on who makes you angry. Very principled. Try to come up with some better comebacks than you're a fat virgin. That might have worked in gaming lobbies in 2005, but most of us have progressed past that immature mindset. Damn, son. I mean, whatever. He's got a point again. Like, yeah, the fat virgin shit is stupid and bullying, whatever. I mean, bad take there, Destiny. Doesn't seem like you progressed much past your obesity. So, like, yeah. Let's, there you go. So, I mean, he's got the one-liners. He's got the da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, okay. He's got the fucking, you haven't progressed much past your obesity. I mean, Destiny can have some zingers. So, but mostly what I wanted to talk about today is Beard, not Destiny. I mean, Destiny is involved with this, but Beard, I just kind of, it's interesting to me to think about, is he like bankrupt on this whole woke nonsense? I mean, again, I hate that expression, wokeness is stupid, whatever. That's a dumb thing to bitch about, but like, is Beard's audience too hypercritical at this point to like relate to anybody else. I mean, I don't know. It's almost like how we were talking in the chat. Like nobody should be any particular streamer, political streamer guy. You know, I shouldn't be a Clout Route Danny guy. That I agree with all this politics. I think that Beard has an audience that's like super behind everything he thinks, which, I mean, that's how that works. But they're hypersensitive, like I said, very sensitive, and then very aggressive about it. So if you cross any sort of line, if you fuck up any sort of way, I mean, Beard is likely, this is like the Jordan Peterson, oh, Ethan, they're going to come after you next. Beard is likely, you have such a hypersensitive and aggressive audience, you make one wrong move, bro, and they're coming at your neck. But, you know, it is what it is. I just think, is there something to be said about that? Is it true, maybe, that he's got this hyper woke audience that, you know, makes him be not relevant, as Destiny said, and has less views or whatever? I mean, that is debatable because Beard literally brings up the numbers and says, like, no, which, yeah. But that those videos, he shows in one of these tweets here. Let me pull it back up. He shows in one of these tweets that it's this one. There's like videos here, and it's like Destiny debates white identity with Richard Spencer, 206K, versus Demi Lovato promoted a racist lizard, blah blah, 347K. You've got debunking Sneeko on Ryan Beard's side, that's 1.3 mil. As opposed to his 230K, 195K, 239K on Destiny's side. So essentially Beard's saying, like, I have more views than you, but this also doesn't take into account the live streaming aspect of it. Like, Destiny's big. He's got some clout and pull on the whole live streaming aspect. His videos that, you know, go up on YouTube may only have a certain amount of views, but I don't know if this is necessarily a good clout gauge here is what I'm saying. Anyways, I don't know. I think it is interesting, especially after I fell off of Beard. Like I said, I was a fan at one point, and then I kind of, after that interaction, I kind of was just like, oh, wow, okay. I don't really need to be, I mean, honestly, I was being petty. Is what it was, is that some of his fans called me out, and I was like, all right, fuck all these people. I don't need any of this bullshit. I do not need heat from hyper woke just because I fucking posted my link with a funny joke underneath a fucking Beard tweet. So I don't know. He may suffer from a super hyper woke. Maybe I shouldn't even be messing with him because the woke the woke mob is gonna come for me.
Oh God, you know.
Oh,
up yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who.
That's what I think, really, but
fuck you, Dan.
That's probably what you guys think. So let's look at chat here. Let's look at chat. Oh God, here we go. Danny is upset. He's losing the fashion war now, so he's pulling out his makeup kit. So there you go. You've found me out. You found me out. I'm wearing makeup today so that I look better. The lights are also turned down, so I look better. Luke says, blush and eyeliner, pretty obvious. I mean, my cheeks are... maybe I smoked too much weed before I started. I like the pink sweater. Kia Cat says, yeah, he's off the deep end. Now, I don't know if that's in reference to Destiny or Beard. They're both off the deep end, if you ask me. Poland Spring says, what brand is your sweatshirt? Comfort Colors, aka the #1 brand for sorority girls across the USA. You have to tell me. I don't know the brand. Oh God, the sweater is salmon. It is like off pink. It's not quite pink. Kind of pink, you know. I'm in touch with my feminine side today, okay? I've got flowers on my hat too, if you didn't notice. But Kia Cat said aka young. Maybe not young actually, but just super online. Destiny, yeah, maybe. I agree, Kia Cat. Danny has definitely fallen off the deep end. He's lost it. Oh, Now I get it. You were talking about me. Yes. I'm super online. That is true, and I've probably lost it. That's probably also true. But it is what it is. Earlier he said something about ending it all and going out with a bang. Yeah. Don't clip me out saying stuff like that. Let's see. He told me not to go to the Columbus Walmart tomorrow. It was really scary. Yeah, don't go to the Columbus. I mean, there are a lot of Columbus Walmarts, and I wouldn't recommend going to any of them. Honestly, with shit like people of Walmart, who goes to Walmart? I don't. I don't want to see butt crack hillbillies and redneck crazies and whatever else at fucking Walmart. Fuck Walmart. And fuck Walmart. Okay? That's where I'm at, Luke, with Walmart. Let's see. He absolutely knows the brand. Don't let him deceive you. It's the spring drip. Please share brand. Please check tag. I'm telling you, dude, this shit. You see it? If you can catch a glimpse, this is all you get right here. Because I can't even read it. I can't read, by the way, if you didn't know. So there you go. There's my check tag. I checked the tag for you. I'm in it for you guys, okay? I do what you want. I bend to my fans, okay? You can't say that I don't. So we talked about Beard. What fun, what fun. I have some other interactions here with Beard. He has one with Fresh and Fit that I thought was funny, so let's look at this. Morons like Nick is not green actually think the wage gap is about gender. No, it's because women work less hours, less dangerous jobs, and go into careers that pay less by choice. In general, women earn less because they deserve less. So, I mean, there's a lot of women in the audience. You'll have to tell me. You guys will have to give me a vibe check in the chat whether you think, in general, women earn less because they deserve less. I mean, base take from Fresh and Fit, right? These guys are fucking nuts. I don't even know how they have an audience or a fucking platform, but there we go again. I'm not saying cancel them. They can say what they want. It's just crazy that people listen. Ryan Beard, however, has something to say about this. He says, society just happens to pay the careers that are female-dominated less. But this has nothing to do with gender. You don't think maybe we undervalue caregiving jobs because as a society we undervalue women in general? Which would mean the wage gap is, in fact, about gender. I mean, again, I'm agreeing with Beard here. Holy shit.
Titties.
Doinks!
I'm agreeing with Beard here. I mean, I think exactly what he said. We undervalue caregiving jobs as a society. Yes. Absolutely. Caregiving jobs, whether that be teaching or anything, surrounding that. Teaching especially, I feel like, is a caregiving job that we just totally undervalue. And I had a lot of women teachers. They probably are underpaid. It's ridiculous. We should care a lot more about that as a society. I mean, I know that they are, not even probably. The wage gap is about gender. I mean, to an extent, yes, it is. And that's right. And that's true. And that's right. Okay, guys? That's true and that's right. He has another... God, I'm almost willing to say that I agree 100% totally and completely with Beard. I'm a Beardite now, okay? After that one. He and Sneeko go at it as well. And I thought this was funny. Which I think Nerdy John, this guy that posted this, is like a commentary dude. Followed by Now Recording and 26 other people you follow. Commentary dude, Nerdy John, I think. I don't know him personally, but here, shouts out. These are the two men behind the How to Treat Women discussion. Which is pretty fucking funny, to be honest. Like, yeah, these are the guys that we look to. Are you pick your poison, the fatty or the cuties defender? Now, I don't know. Sneeko, the dancing around with my gun, toting blah, 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 or Ryan Beard dancing around in my undies, interpretive dance to CNMA music. I mean, if you pick your poison, I guess. That's true. I could go without seeing Beard in that CNMA video in his undies dancing around. It's like if Peter Griffin came to life. You know how like I mean, I'm not fat shaming, okay? This is just an observation here. And Beard, you know, I mean, he trotted around in his undies, so I feel like I can say something about it. It's like if Peter Griffin came to life in the way that they draw his like fat rolls tucked into his pants and the tight belt around him kind of shows there. That like the muffin top action happens to Beard in the undies. And I don't want to watch that. I'm not into that. Beard, I can appreciate you in all kinds of ways. I just don't want to appreciate your interpretive flub. Let's see here. One of the last tweets that I pulled, Sneeko admitting to be attracted to other dudes. Yeah, another guy from the Manosphere is coming out. Credit to Ryan Beard. So I pulled this because this is actually Beard's clip here of Sneeko. So listen to this, what he pulled.
Person of the same sex and felt attracted in a sexual way. I'm going to say, chat, we're being honest.
Uh-oh.
It's happened, right? It's like no one's going to be 100% straight. It's like a spectrum. You ever look?
So there's a good soundbite for Sunday for Kevin. No one's going to be 100% straight. It's like a spectrum. Now, I would be willing to guess that if you asked Sneeko or showed Sneeko this clip and asked him the question now, I don't know how recent this clip is, actually. I just don't think that he would admit that this is true. I think base take here, but I don't think that he would necessarily spread this message. I could be wrong. He may 100% support this, but I think it's funny. That's why Beard clips it out, is because, like, yeah, this is base take, bro. Let's see here. We could watch Beard's interpretive dance. I have that pulled, but I don't want to, so we won't do that. Now, before I let you guys go here, we're about at the hour mark. Fat people do not make me uncomfortable because I'm fat. I've lived in the fat. I am the fat. I have the fat. I know the fat. Okay, so fat people don't make me uncomfortable. But that being said, there's nothing aesthetically pleasing about me around in some tight undies jiggling or whatever. And I'm speaking me personally. There's nothing good about that. So Beard, he may be a little chunkier than me, but I feel like we've got the same body type, a similar body type. He's way more pear-shaped than me, I guess, but similar body type. If I'm not good jiggling around, he's not good jiggling around. Just saying, okay? We're not fat shaming. Fat people don't make me uncomfortable. It's just the jiggling around is not a good look. Beard is wrong. Fresh and fit is half wrong. Both baby brain takes. Thank you, Luke. So before I leave today, maybe we will do... I've been shared the personality test. And like I said, would that be giving it all away? I don't know. But since it's 10:11, not too late for me, I guess we can pull out the personality quiz. And anybody interested that still wants to stick around and watch me do this stupid thing so I can get embarrassed and called a fucking Maracas entertainer or whatever they're trying to call me, well, here you go. Let's see how I do with the 16 personalities. It's so incredible to finally be understood. Take the test. 10 minutes of a freakishly accurate description of who you are. So you guys get to see me here. Take it. It's not stupid. It's Ivy League. Okay. I'm about to be Ivy League after this. Free personality test. Naris type explorer. Complete the test. Be yourself and answer honestly to find out your personality type. View detailed results. Learn how your personality type influences many areas of your life. See, this is going to be tragic for me. Unlock your potential. Grow into the person you want to be. Okay. This is so weird. Why did I agree to do this? You regularly make friends. Agree or disagree strongly. Let's see. Regularly make friends. I mean, honestly, I don't feel like I put myself in very many I'm old. I'm fucking, I'm 31, guys. I don't put myself in a lot of situations where I'm just making friends. But I am a schmoozer. So I'll go with like, I regularly make new friends. Yeah, kinda. I do. I talk to people. I'm friendly. I don't know. I just don't anymore. I used to. Not as much anymore. I'm old. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. I mean, yeah, who doesn't do that? Yeah. Yep. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely manipulated by I'm definitely manipulated by other people's tears. Yes. I mean, like to the extent and you guys can talk about this amongst yourselves. Maybe you feel the same way as me, but if I hate somebody or like strongly dislike somebody, and then for some reason, I could be fired up, pissed, hey, I hate you. And then the tears come on and it's like game over for me. I do bend to the will of the tears. Honestly. So other people crying make you feel like you want to cry too. I mean, because people that I don't like can influence me with their tears, I will say yes, strongly agree. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. No, definitely not. I mean, you guys saw it live, dude. Hey, Formal Ghost in the chat. Nice to see you. You guys saw it live. Backup plan for a backup plan. Jalen ghosted me, didn't wake up on time for the interview. And this motherfucker, I didn't have a show ready to go. That was my show. Today we were going to have Jalen, and I was so excited. I had no idea that somebody would sleep in and ghost me on an interview. I mean, I had no idea. So, yes, I was caught off guard. No backup plan, and definitely not a backup plan for a backup plan. So, Jalen racist, shake my head. I mean, that's pretty racist, honestly, to sleep in on my interview. I agree. I never have a backup plan for a backup plan. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. Nah, not quite. I would say that like I don't spurg, so I won't strongly disagree, but I'm a good on the disagree side. I don't stay calm for too long. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. Now, yeah, I would have to say that if I'm at a party or if I'm schmoozing with people, I mean, usually if I go to a party, it's with a bunch of people that I know. And if there is somebody that I don't, yeah, I'll make a point to like say, hey, and like learn who said person is. I make friends, like I said before, I guess. So, yeah, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people. I would disagree. Maybe not like super, but I would disagree. I do introduce myself to new people. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. Yeah, totally. We'll go halfway there. You are very sentimental. I'm trying to think. Am I sentimental? I don't have like... What does this mean? Fuck. I'm sentimental. Like, do I have like trinkets and stuff that I like keep for some sort of value? Do I hold on to things? No, not really, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not very sentimental, I guess. Let's say midway. Midway. There we go. Because I don't even really get it, honestly. What does that even mean? What does sentimental mean? Maybe I should look that. See, this is practically like an IQ test. I don't even really understand what sentimental means. I mean, I get it, sort of, but I don't think I'm sentimental. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. Now, I do like to use lists. I do like to be scheduled, not to the extent that I schedule my live streams, but scheduled to the extent that, like, roughly I know when I'm going to do something. IQ 89, probably. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. I'll say agree. Sure. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Nah. I would say I mostly don't agree with that. You feel comfortable just waking up to someone you find interesting and striking up. Oh, walking up. I was like, what? Is this asking me questions about my sex life now? You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. No. See, this is where I struggle with this whole like, yes, I like to strike up conversation. If I'm at a party and I meet somebody new, I like that. But am I going to walk up to somebody I find interesting and strike up a conversation? Like, what does this mean? Like in public, randomly walk up to somebody and just be like, yo. I mean, it's not like I feel uncomfortable doing that, but I'm never compelled to just go up to somebody and be like, hey, you looked cool. What's up? No. So I don't feel comfortable doing this. Disagree. You are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analyses of creative works. I'm not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analyses of creative works. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. See, IQ 29. Yeah, I like to talk about creative stuff. That's what I do practically. I mean, kind of, if you consider commentary creative. I mean, I used to love the idea of like, ooh, someday I'll be a movie review guy or something. I mean, this is when I was way younger. Something like that I was very interested in. Yeah, I love to talk about various interpretations and analyses of creative work. Sure, agree. Or you are not too interested. Disagree. Haha. See, I fixed it right before we go on. Let's look at chat. I'm still ghosting the Clout interview. I mean, ghost whenever you want to. Formal ghost, you can come on. IQ 89, of course. Yes, it's probably lower. But what if you woke up next to them, but platonically? Yeah, see, what's the question when I put it in those terms? You feel comfortable just waking up next to someone you find interesting and striking up. I mean, yeah, I would feel comfortable waking up next to somebody I find interesting. I do it every day. Ha ha. I double hit that one. Okay. Fluffy Poland, what a great segment. Okay, so I guess thank you, Poland Springs, for the segment here, because people are very interested in my emotional intelligence. You are more inclined to follow your head than your heart. This is a difficult one. I feel like I'm an in-betweener. But I feel like I lean heart. So you are more inclined to follow your head than your heart. I say disagree. Not strongly, but yeah, I'd say disagree. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. I would say disagree. I usually plan what I'm going to do. Yeah. Sorry. Disagree. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Now, I would say I disagree. I like to make a good impression. And I do find myself anxious sometimes if I feel like I made a fool of myself in certain situations. So yeah, I would say you rarely worry about whether you make a good impression. I disagree. I do worry about it sometimes. You enjoy participating in group activities. Sure. Yeah. I have fun in groups. Sure. It's been a long time since I've been in a group activity. I'm not in school anymore. You like books. I guess work is a group activity, right? Yeah. So I enjoy work? No. Maybe I should have changed my answer there. I don't know. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. Okay. See, with some of these, I wish there was like an example. Like, not when you say it to me like that, you like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation. No, not really. But then again, like if you had a good example, maybe I would change my mind. Not really, though. I want to, yeah, you tell me your ending, and then I'll judge it. So, you like books that make you come up with your own interpretation? No. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishment? I don't think so. We'll say indifferent. I like doing both. I like helping people and I like to do my own thing. You know? Both are good. A healthy mix of both, okay? You're interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. Nah, I don't think so. You're prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. Yeah, I do worry sometimes. You avoid leadership roles in group settings. Nah, I don't care. I'll lead. Not a problem. You are definitely not an artistic type person. Now, definitely not. I would disagree. You are definitely not an artistic person. I'm somewhat artistic. I just can't draw or anything. It's just different artistic. I have different artisanal values than just painting. Is that a thing? Artisanal? I sound like an idiot. Oh.
Doinks?
I was waiting for that. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings? So, more on being rational and less on their feelings. I mean, yeah, for the most part. I think that, yes, a little dose of rationality over just feelings is good. Although I am inclined to be a feelings heart over head kind of guy, I know that the more rational thing to do is to do the rational thing. Yeah, right? No, a little more rationality and less on the feelings. Yes, I agree. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. Strong agree. I feel like if I have an agenda, I have something to do, I've got to get the chores out of the way, then I can do the stuff I want to do, and then I can relax kind of thing. Yeah. Chores first. I hate chores. Get it out the way. Damn, this is taking forever. Maybe not. I don't know. You enjoy watching people argue. Yeah, I do. Agree. Totally. I do. You would tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. I would say I'm on YouTube, so no. Your mood can change very quickly. Yeah, I would agree with that. I might be on the spectrum somewhere with that, but yes, I agree. My mood can change very quickly. Maybe not that much, but yeah. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. No, not really. I mean, I can get annoyed for sure. Everybody can, but not generally. I'm usually okay with you doing you. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. I mean, yeah, I'm sort of in the middle. Sometimes I'm bad at procrastinating. Sometimes it depends on what we're talking about. I just said chores first before I do anything. But then if it's, I need to go to the doctor or something for some reason, it's like, okay, we'll push that. We'll procrastinate on that. Poland Spring says, Danny's mood changes quickly when he yells at fans live on stream. Scared. I mean, you should be at all times. You should always be scared if you're watching this stream. Who knows what I'll do next? You have always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. I mean, yeah, I agree with that. What happens after death, guys? I want to know. It would be cool to know. Do I get to go to heaven? Am I reincarnated into an anime show where I get to be like a spider or a slime or something, and then somebody, cuts me up and then I'm reincarnated as an ant? I like the thoughts of that. Reincarnation. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. Now here, I feel like I like to be around others and I like to get doses of that. But generally, if I can be by myself, you usually prefer to be around others? Nah, not really. I like to I like to be at home doing my own thing. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. I mean, no, not necessarily. I don't know. Some of these questions are weird. What the fuck am I supposed to say to that? You become bored or lose interest when yeah, it's already getting too hypothetical for me. So maybe I am getting bored. Yes. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. You find it easy to empathize with people who are different? Yeah, I would agree with that. You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. I mean, sometimes. I did not block you on Twitter again, Luke. So don't say that. Or maybe I mean, why would I? Maybe I never unblocked you, dude. I didn't block you. I didn't block. I don't think I did. If I did, it's on accident. I'll unblock you. Because I feel like I interact with your stuff all the time, Luke. Don't distract me from my personality quiz. You rarely second guess the choices that you have made. I never second guess. Sometimes. After a long, exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. No, not really. Blocked and lied. Yes, you did. Well, I'll check it out. I don't know why. You enjoy going to art museums. No. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty good read on other people's feelings, honestly. Like Luke. I'm always in touch with Luke's feelings. So, disagree. You like to have a to-do list for each day. I mean, not really. Kind of. You rarely feel insecure. Nope. Not true. You avoid making phone calls. Yeah, I do. Because fuck that. I don't want to call anybody on the phone. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. Yeah, I do. In fact, half the shit we watch on the podcast are fucking morons that do not agree with the way I think. And I try to get in touch with their craziness, and it's always, I can't do it. So what does that mean? I don't know. In your social circle, in my social circle,
You couldn't say shit if you had a mouthful.
In your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities. I mean, in my life, I've had to be this way. Am I this way lately? Not really, because I've kind of just like, now I'm a hermit since the pandemic. But yes, before the pandemic, I was always the one to initiate activities and stuff. And, you know, yeah, I would agree with that because nobody else does it now. I'd have to do it if I wanted to get together. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. I mean, yes, agree. You are still bothered by mistakes you made a long time ago. I mean, sometimes. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. I mean, there isn't. What do you mean? Reasons for human existence. It's randomness that we exist. I don't believe in God or anything, so it's not like higher purpose for me. No. I don't contemplate the reason for human existence or meaning of life. So, agree. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Probably, yeah. You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it is completely their fault. No, I disagree 100% with that. Let's look at chat real quick. Bully him. I say Luke should come onto the show and confront the allegations. I agree. This is a major disagreement, and it will tear the Clout right apart. Nah, not really. I'm too cowardly to admit. So, okay. We'll take a second. Let me pull up Twitter. We're going to look up Luke. I bet if I just type in Luke, he comes up. You follow each other. Huh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Why is Danny too cowardly to admit he blocked me? Very weird situation. So it is pretty weird that I'm blocking you somehow when it says follows you and I'm following you. So interesting there. I don't know what you're talking about. Talk about the allegations, Luke, you fuck. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. Sure, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cough into the mic there, but yes, I do spontaneous bursts of energy. I'm not consistent, sure. Especially with the podcast, it's like get a little in here, get a little in there, yada, yada, yada. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. No, I don't. Not really. Let's see. Danny, put your sunglasses on. The chat knows too much. Thank you. Thank you, Andy. The chat does know too much. My personality is out the bag. Somebody's going to steal my personality. Let's see. Let's hope we all get wiped out one day. I agree, MAGA Edits. I hope we all just fucking... It's just a quick and easy end for everyone. That's what it's going to be. Somebody's going to blow this shit up. Team Clout Route Luke. CVW, what kind of betrayal is this? Haha, dummy. Luke exposed. Luke exposed. Danny is the love child of a seagull and a bull. Okay. I like that. Luke is love. Luke's Twitter is so vibey. Oh my gosh. This is my show. I'm suing MAGA Edits for torturous interference. All right, moving on. I have bended to Luke's will a little bit too much today. So yeah, maybe you've got a point there. It's your show. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Yes, I would. That'd be great. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. Nah, not really. I'm indifferent. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places. Yes, I agree. Like, I like the big city, not the small town. You know at first glance how someone is feeling. I would agree with that. I'm pretty good read, emotional read, especially faces. I remember faces pretty well too. You often feel overwhelmed. No, not really. Disagree. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Disagree. You are very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. Agree totally. That's what we do here at the Clout Route, controversy. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. No. I slightly disagree. I wouldn't pass a good opportunity just because some dingle needs it more than I do. If I need it too. What are we talking about? Let's see. Vault Wanderer says, live, laugh, Luke. Andy says, my baloney has a first name. It's L-U-K-E-R. Luker. Empath, LNT, that would be the Luke news team, and no, everyone is welcome to my safe space. Everyone is welcome, including MAGA Edits. We love MAGA Edits here at the Clout Route. It's fine. You struggle with deadlines. Yeah, I do. This is why I can't do. I've been told multiple times, and I've said it before on the show, I've been encouraged to schedule live streams, but I struggle with deadlines. I feel like that relates there. I don't want to do scheduled streams because I get anxious that I'm not like ready at the time that I say I'm supposed to go. I'm just ready when I'm ready, you know? So as soon as I feel ready, boom, let's go. But if I schedule it, then I'm anxiously waiting for like this to happen, you know? Oh, I'm anxiously waiting for 10. So no, I struggle with deadlines, yeah. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Yeah. I agree. My gender? What is my gender? What does my gender have to do? What rule?
What rules, you sons of bitches?
So let's see. The results are coming. Everyone get ready because we're about to find out here. Find out first what Clout Route Danny, half of the Clout Route podcast, what my personality type is. 16 personalities, personality type, Ivy League test. Thank you, Fluffy, for the test. Let's find the results. I am a protagonist. ENFJ-T. Okay? So not an entertainer. I'm a protagonist. I'm the main character, okay? I knew it. I didn't, but I guess I am. Protagonists are inspiring optimists, readily taking action to do what they feel is right. Okay, I feel that. I like that. Mind. 59% extroverted. Okay. Extroverted individuals readily enjoy group activities and value social interaction. They tend to be outwardly enthusiastic and express their excitement. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I'm always excited, baby. Yeah. And I'm excited to see where else this goes. Energy. 51% intuitive. Intuitive individuals are very imaginative, open-minded, and curious. They value originality and focus on hidden meanings and distant possibilities. I mean, I'm not sure if the end there, it kind of starts to lose me. Hidden meanings and distant possibilities is trying to make me sound like a conspiracy theorist or something. Not so much, but intuitive. So there you go. Let's continue. Nature. 53% feeling. Feeling individuals value emotional expression and sensitivity. I'm very sensitive. They place a lot of importance on empathy, social harmony, and cooperation. I mean, yeah, I like a little cooperation. I love it. Anyone who knows their Myers-Briggs type is psychotic. That's how I kind of felt about it. Now I don't know. I mean, now Danny has main character syndrome. See, I knew this was going to be a disaster. This was going to be such a disaster. 51% judging. This does not sound good. Judging individuals are decisive, thorough, and highly organized. They value clarity, predictability, and closure, preferring structure and planning to spontaneity. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily agree with that, but I think I'm on the edge. So, and Poland's right. Danny is psychotic. He needed to know, I guess. Is that what this is proving? You have to tell me if my results mean I'm psychotic. Identity, turbulent. Turbulent individuals are self-conscious and sensitive to stress. I mean, what the hell? What is this? See, you're making me feel self-conscious and sensitive. I'm sensitive. Yeah, this is true. They feel a sense of urgency in their emotions and tend to be success-driven, perfectionist, and eager to improve. I mean, I am success-driven. I am eager to improve. Perfectionistic? I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty lax on that, but whatever. Let's keep going. Before we move on to your profile, would you like an email copy of your results? Send me a protagonist. No, I don't need any results. So what? This is just telling me here I am. Protagonist, ENFJT, diplomat, social engagement. What? Here you go. There's the breakdown. I am extroverted, intuitive, feeling, judging, and turbulent. I mean, if you didn't know that already from being a fan of the show, now you know. Now all the secrets are out. Everybody knows what personality type I am. You can start sending me send me all of the I'm psychotic things, or like this is what a sociopath does, or this is what a psychopath does. Send me all the articles. Fluffy is very good at articles, actually. She always has something for, like, you know, what I'm doing. When me and Kevin started to look so similar, she pointed out that couples, you know, look similar the longer they're together. I think she probably has an article for my personality type too. Let's check out chat, and then I'm going to get the fuck out of here because we're way overboard. Okay? Anyone who knows their Myers-Briggs type is psychotic, Luke says, and I agree. I'm hungry. Danny, check the Discord. I will after the show. Sorry, I have not yet. My small formal is underdeveloped. Needs a snack. Poland Spring says Danny is psychotic. He needed to know. Doggo is malnourished. She better not be. Danny is insecure. I mean, 51% judging kind of makes sense, to be honest. Come on, what does that supposed to mean? 1849 from Maggot Edits. Poland Spring says, read the results. Mod abuse, downvoting the stream. Don't downvote the stream. Who's mod abuse? What's going on? We don't know. We need Kevin's test. I love gay. And okay, bye, guys. Have a good day. And I will second that sentiment. I appreciate everybody showing up. We'll go from the top, say goodbye to everybody, and get the fuck out of here. Andy, thank you for coming. Booty Tootie, Luke, Doggo, we love you. Continuing, Poland Springs, of course. Thank you for a lot of content today. We love the Myers-Briggs I'm now psychotic test. Booty Tootie, I think I said hi, but hi again. Kia Cat, he's off the deep end. Yes, I'm off the deep end. Thank you for coming today, Kia. I said hi to Luke. I said hi to Doggo. I think that's everybody. Formal Ghost, thank you for showing up. And Maggot Edits, of course, at the end, thank you for being here. We love to see it. And we love to see all you. We will be back next time. Clout Route L mods except Andy Zucchini. I hope there's not something to that, but I will see you guys next time. I will see the mods next time. I will see everybody next time. Sunday, as per usual, me and Kevo. Be there or be square. Later.